And I've done that a couple times where you have a respectful back and forth, and all it is just a disagreement, especially
Yeah.
this is just about sports. And for that guy, a journalist to sit there and call you out, and then you say, "Hey, let's talk about this." That's a really interesting conversation, and to me, he sounds like he's just cowardly running from it, as opposed to stepping into it and say, "Yeah, this is why I said what I said," and you could have a really nice exchange where you could learn a little bit about the other and the other person's take on it, and instead, he's just like, "No, I don't wanna be called out."
It's also weird because, like, I've had my cowardly moments in life. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've had moments where I kinda, I wanna avoid this. But
Yeah.
this wasn't even scary. It's like a fellow journalist. Like, what are you
Right.
even nervous about? Why
Right.
wouldn't you appear on the podcast? And even if you were making fun of me, it's cool. Like, just talk about it. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
No,
Whatever.
I'm with you on that. In fact, but I do think you have to pass. I don't know how old that guy is, and I don't know. This is my own aging process. You do pass that threshold where you're so comfortable in your own skin and your own mistakes and your own shit, for lack of a better word, that you're cool talking about it,
Yeah.
whatever it is. And that's a really empowering thing. And I don't know where you were when you crossed that threshold. I was later in life to do it, but you probably crossed over into that earlier than most, do you
Oh,
think?
same as you, actually. I think with
Okay.
age, somewhere along the line, you realize that, like, people like when you admit you were wrong. Like, people
Oh,
actually respond to it very positively, and if you
yeah,
apologize, if you say that like Kurt Warner, I think I said something about him that was probably kinda rude about his Hall of Fame, he shouldn't be in the
yeah,
Hall of Fame, and he's like, "Hey," and, like, also sometimes you don't think, "You know what, Kurt Warner, that guy goes to the bathroom too." Like, he's just a guy who played football, and now he's on TV, and he's a guy who goes home, and I make some snarky comment on social media about him because I don't think he's human, I just don't think of it that way, and I think as you get older, you realize that we're all just human.